What's up, YouTube? It's me, Alex, and we're here for a trailer reaction. So before we get started, I have to say that the views on my Sing 2 trailer reaction is amazing. I was looking at it, I was like, what? Oh my gosh, it makes me feel so great, and I'm so excited to continue putting out these videos. I'm so excited that you guys are finding some enjoyment in my videos, and I hope that you continue to find enjoyment. Please continue to engage. I try to respond if you comment, so please engage. I love to engage with you, and of course turn those views into subscribe. If I had all the subscriptions from all of those views, can you imagine? So please subscribe. Now onto the video. So today we're going to be watching the trailer for Don't Breathe 2. If you've never seen Don't Breathe, I think it's a really good movie. And I watched it with my sister a while ago, like after it came out, and she said that I should have saw it in the movie theaters because it's definitely one of those movies that is better with the atmosphere that you're watching it in. And I was like, no, because it looks scary, and I don't like scary movies. I'm very selective of what scary movies I want to see, and this one looks scary, so I was like, I'm definitely not going to the movies and see it. But now I kind of wish that I did, because it's not really scary. It's definitely a thriller, and it may kind of like make you jump, but it's not like scary. So we watched it like in the dark. I had such a good time watching that movie that when I heard about a sequel, I was like, okay, I guess I can kind of see where a sequel would go. But I've kind of heard a couple of different things already about it, so we're gonna just hop right into this trailer and we're gonna see what we see. Ooh. Good thing you were quick, girl.
Phil, the gun is in my hand.
Sorry. I'll make it next time. You almost got me, didn't you? Sorry.
Phil,
Oh.
the gun is in my hand.
What did he say?
I'll make it next time. You almost got me, didn't you, boy?
Oh, he did have a daughter.
A lot of fun today. I can take her gun next week.
No, home safe. Shadow.
I can smell you. He knew y'all were there.
What do you want?
You're coming with us, kid.
It's not me you need to be scared of, little girl, but the man standing next to you.
That guy looks
I
familiar.
don't know who he is, but I know who he's not. Should I tell her or you?
He's gonna come for me.
You're gonna see what I see.
He loves to say that. Dang! Damn. Okay. Who's the little girl? I don't remember the ending of the first one. So let's look at the premise. In Don't Breathe, Norman Nordstrom, Stephen Lang, he's a beautiful man, was underestimated by everyone because of his blindness. He revealed an unflinching will to survive and get what he wants, but also a monstrous evil side of his personality. as nothing or no person or conscience will stand in his way. Now, in Don't Breathe 2, 8 years later, okay, so it's 8 years later, Nordstrom lives with 11-year-old Phoenix. He has recreated the family that was stolen from him by a drunk driver and has found the twisted justice he's always felt was his due. When intruders once again come to his home, this time focused on Phoenix, Norman will reveal for a second time what's hidden inside him, and again, it will be in new and unexpected ways. So I couldn't remember the ending of the first one. I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't seen it, but I do remember his daughter, I think, was killed in a, like I said, drunk driving accident, and I think one of the teens who were, or young people who were in the first one, I think had something to do with it, or at least she came across something that he had in his basement that had something to do with his daughter's death, and it showed clearly that he's not just a victim of these kids trying to rob him, that he also is out of his mind as well. So I do remember that, and it was very weird. So I was trying to figure out like if this was a prequel type situation, but it's a sequel, and it's 8 years after, and he comes across some 11-year-old girl. I wonder how. So he must be trying to, compensate for the daughter that he lost, and is clearly training her to be aware of her surroundings and to run fast and to escape and things like that. And then some people come for Phoenix for whatever reason, and now he's, I guess, trying to protect her. It is a little weird. One of my friends definitely was like, when she texted me about it, and I have to say I agree. I do think it looks interesting, and Stephen Lang is a great actor, and I do think the first movie was awesome, and the trailer does create a sense of uncertainty and a little bit of fear and things like that. But it is kind of weird that we are now following a character who has proven himself to be what he is from the first movie. I do think that's strange, and I don't know if it comes off in the way that maybe they wanted it to come off. I'm still going to watch it because I like movies and I think it's going to be a good movie. I'm very curious to see like what happened between the last movie and this movie, because it is very weird. It's strange. I don't know, like, it looks good, but I don't know. It's so weird. And then someone in the comments says, I can't believe they turned him into the hero. And that's kind of how it is, because in the first movie, he comes off as the hero because these kids are trying to steal some money from him because they saw in a newspaper that I think he's like a war vet, and he got a lot of money from something. I can't remember exactly, but he ended up getting like a lot of money. And so they plan to steal the money that he had from him, but of course, you break into my house, it's now fair game, which legit. But then they find his dark secrets, and he went from like somebody who was the hero, someone that you kind of root for, even though they were kids, it's kind of like, damn, to someone is like, okay, you're not as much a victim as it seemed, and now it's like he's the hero again, but now we know it is definitely strange, especially now that I'm kind of remembering things from the first movie. Maybe we'll watch it for the channel if it's easily accessible, but yeah, it's very strange. It's strange. Let's look at some other things. So Stephen Lang, of course, is Norman Nordstrom, or the blind man. There was an actor who looked familiar to me, but I think he just looked familiar. He wasn't actually anybody. It's going to be theatrically releasing on August 13th, 2021. I was trying to see if there's any kind of like thought process behind the premise, and there isn't seem to be one, other than the fact that the first movie was good. Oh, also, there was a dog, and we heard it barking, and then it was quiet. Did they kill that dog? I'll tell you right now. But it just doesn't seem right in my head for this man to be someone that they're trying to give a redemption arc to. It's too much. I can't. I definitely thought that this guy from the first glance was John Barenthal. But I mean, obviously it's not. But at first glance, that's what I thought. They don't even have Phoenix listed on IMDb yet. I mean, there's not really much to say other than the fact that it's weird. It's really weird. I don't know what else to say. Oh man. Okay. So for those of you guys who saw Don't Breathe and now have watched the trailer for Don't Breathe 2, how do you guys feel about them trying to give the blind man a redemption arc? And for those of you guys who haven't seen Don't Breathe, are you interested in seeing it at all now that you've seen this trailer and kind of heard some of my confused thoughts? Like, are you gonna go back and watch the first one so you can be prepared for the second one? Like, let me know in the comment section. But like, how do you feel? Do you even think this movie needed a sequel? And if it did need one, or if you wanted one, what did you want to see? Because I guarantee you, probably wasn't this. Oh, I'm so confused. So yeah, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell to get notifications for when I post more videos. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.